Leveling up these days is pretty easy. We have level 80 boosters and tons of level up scrolls. But let's say you are a new or free player, or you don't wanna use them for some other reason. However, you still want to reach max level in a reasonable time. This guide will show you how. The first thing you should get is some form of experience boost, because it will affect pretty much everything that you will do. I won't go through every existing type of booster, since some of them are way too expensive or otherwise inaccessible for new players. Do not spend gems on any of the experience boosters in the gem store. They don't last long, the bonus isn't that high, and they are quite overpriced. However, if you have some spare gems and there are Halloween or other sales, you can buy Candy Corn Gobbler. This item consumes cheap candy corns and gives you pretty much unlimited amount of the same experience boost. Another nice temporary boost comes from guild banners. You are looking for experience or heroes one. Banners are often placed by other players at frequently visited spots, like next to Shaymore Waypoint in Queensdale or in front of the home instance in the city. All those places are easily accessible from the beginning, so you can always port back for more. The next one will be food and utility buffs. Pretty much every single food and utility consumable gives either 10 or 15% experience boost regardless of its level. Just check the description. You can get some from vendors just after you finish the tutorial, or simply buy some on the trading post. Now let's get some of those experience points. There is no magical way, the best spot, or the fastest method. Yes, some are a bit more efficient than others, but honestly the best what you can do is just play the game as it was intended. Pretty much everything gives XP, and unlike in other games, you always get the full amount, even when there are other players involved, so don't be afraid to team up. Everything in the group will be obviously done faster. Rule number 1. Don't kill over and over randomly spawned mobs like in other MMOs, unless it's a part of the HUD or event, otherwise you would be wasting your time. However, there is something that we can call the bonus kill XP. Basically, the longer is a particular mob alive after its spawn, the bigger bonus you get. So if you come to some remote area, killing mobs there once may lead to a lot of extra XP. The most experience will come from efficient map exploration. Even without any XP boost, you will reach max level long before you explore everything. The good thing is that your level and gear will scale down to a level of an area you are in, while XP and loot will remain for your actual level. So my advice here will be to finish all lower level areas before you move on. Do the HUDs, participate in every event you find, and complete the entire map exploration. And of course gather everything on your way. That's pretty much it. Now let's talk about gear. First of all, you will easily manage just by putting on anything you drop, but with a little bit of effort will be your life easier and leveling much faster. No matter what class you play, during leveling is always the best stacking plus power gear. In early levels, it's just plus power. Later, power with precision, and close to the max level, it also adds ferocity. Leveling gear is extremely cheap on the trading post. You should always have enough money for it. From my experience, it's ideal to buy the new set of gear every 10 levels. Always look for the cheapest green items. A higher rarity isn't worth it, and is often very expensive on lower levels. Don't bother with runes and sigils, just weapon, armor and trinkets. However, if you want to min-max, grab 6 different runes with plus precision, since with full plus power gear you should be always very close to the stat cap, and more power runes won't help. For sigils, take air and fire for extra damage. While you level up, your first skill points should go towards skills and traits that either passively increase your movement speed by 25% or apply swiftness, what gives a 33% bonus. Every class has access to some form of it. Maps are pretty large and you will travel a lot. If you bought an expansion, you can use level 80 booster on another character, do the first mission of the Path of Fire and unlock the Raptor mount. Then you can use it on all your other characters. The Raptor is an excellent help during leveling and exploration. That's all I had for today, so if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment and stay tuned for next time.